the way I would apply, and the way I do apply it, in fact, is in the preparation of oral communication, right? Presentations. So what we do first, strangely enough, because now I'm thinking, how do I do the preparation, right? So the first thing I'm doing is to tell my client how I see a good presentation, right? What are the characteristics? What is the structure? What are the, let's say, the words, the concepts, how to present, kind of the choice of the words. You see, so it's a lot of I say. Make sense? Now, so this is the first step in the proverb, right? Then the second step in our preparation is that my client writes down everything, right? So that he can see it, right? So he writes down the structure of the presentation, he writes down the keywords or the buzzwords, he writes down, so a lot of times, whatever, the dress code or the formula for introduction, the formula for the linking phrases, so there are a lot of things that my clients will write down to see, right? They need to see it. And so we are now at the first two steps, which is he heard what I said, and then he saw the writing that he has done, right? And obviously it's not enough, because they said, I hear, I forget, I see, I remember. So already he starts to remember because he saw it written by himself, right? So this is an effort of writing, and then obviously that increases the memorizing. And then we go to the third step, doing it. And then what we do in each session, so the session this morning, in fact, I was doing with my client a case study, and so first I presented, let's say, the protocol for the case study. Second, she wrote all the time, right, the words or the expression or the structure and the protocol, the timings, a lot of aspects that I was obviously telling her about. And the third step was do it. So then she has done the briefing, which is the result of the case study. She has done a briefing on the spot in the session. And we were done. You know, doing this briefing, which is the purpose of the result that is asked for in a case study, meant that she was, how to say that, she was put in the real situation and she was performing in, let's say, real situation. And the session ended with such a clear image. And this is what she said, now I know. So now I remember. Now I understand. So I would say the illustration of the proverb is very simple. Is like I hear and I forget. So, okay, I said first, so it might be that my client will forget. He writes so that my client see it and hopefully sees it and hopefully he will remember. But most importantly, in the session, we close with the doing. And then obviously that means understand and remember so that he's able then to reproduce later.